Welcome. The Google team wants to inform you of some new Smart Canvas features in Google Sheets and Google Docs. In Google Docs, you will see Stopwatch chips. In Google Sheets, you will see Place chips and Finance chips. Let's go ahead and dive deeper about this amazing update. As you can see, I'm currently in Google Docs, and we're going to focus on the Stopwatch chip. You can insert chips by going to Insert, Smart Chips, and you will see numerous options to select from. One of those options is Stopwatch. I'm going to go ahead and select Stopwatch. You will then see that you have the option to select Start or Reset. I'll go ahead and click Start. The Stopwatch chip in Google Docs can help track how long it takes to complete an activity, which will help you stay on task and on time. With that, I want to show you another way to insert chips such as the Stopwatch. I'm going to go ahead and hit Return. And I'm going to use the famous search menu, which is also known as the at menu. So I'm going to go ahead and type in the at menu, and you will then bring up the search menu, and you will see that Smart Chips appear inside the drop down. You can always start typing in Stopwatch as well, and it will appear at the top of your list, and that is another way to insert a stopwatch. You can always then start it, stop it, reset it, and whatever you need to do. Some other options you can do within Google Docs is insert a date chip, which is something we've had ability to do so for quite some time. They have expanded the date capabilities, such as using the @ sign and typing today, which gives you today's date. You can also use some relative functions such as last Monday, and you can see that it brings up last Monday's date, or 2 weeks ago in this example. So once you start typing in certain information, it will appear for you using relative function. With that, we'll move on to Google Sheets. And this sheet is just a very generic travel agenda. The purpose of this demonstration is to understand the new Smart Chips capabilities that you have in Sheets. So we're going to first focus on the Place chip that is now available in Google Sheets. You can go ahead and type in the @ symbol to insert numerous options. In this case, we're going to focus on the Place. The location of our breakfast for this generic travel agenda is we're going to eat at IHOP. So I'm going to go ahead and start typing IHOP, and I'm going to go ahead and start typing in the city where I believe that it will be held at, which is in Waukee, and you'll see that I have the option to select IHOP in Waukee, Iowa. I'm going to go ahead and select that, and then when you have the Place chip, you have options to preview it, copy it, get directions, open it in preview, and etc. A nice visual enhancement when you add the Smart Chips. Let's just briefly do that again with the Hyatt. So I'm going to go ahead and start using the @ symbol, type in Hyatt, and you will see there's several options here. And there's a Hyatt from downtown Des Moines. I go ahead and select that. I have the same capabilities of previewing it and etc. Now we can repeat that for other instances within our Google Sheet, but now let's move on and discuss date. Now we've had the date chip available within Sheets, but again, this goes back to what we just discussed in Google Docs. You do have the options of doing relative functions such as yesterday, date, and etc. So you have some relative ways of adding the date. And you can do that, or you could say the agenda is tomorrow. We're going to stay at the whole top. And now let's focus on the next thing is review the finance chips that we can insert in spreadsheets. You can go ahead and type in the @ sign. You can start typing in any finance chip that you know. I'm going to go ahead and just type in IHOP. And I can see that it is down here for the Dine Brands Global Incorporated. And now I have the option to do that as well. Let's go ahead and do the same thing for Hyatt. I could go ahead and type in the @ sign, type in Hyatt. And then you will see as I scroll down, you have the option for finance down here. And if you don't see it, you can always expand it and you'll get a longer drop-down list if you choose to. And then you can always click on that and you can always pop it open and view the details of Google's finance on that particular Smart Chip that you have selected. With that, that ends today's understanding of the new update regarding the Smart Chips that are available in Google Docs and Google Sheets. And don't forget to check out the additional resources posted in the description below. Thank you.